So this is the Millie I started with. She's the pink pants made to move Barbie, and I decided to redo her eyes to make her more unique and more realistic because I didn't really like her the way she is. So I started by using nail polish remover to take off the eye paint, and it was slow going, I think because there's not much acetone in the nail polish remover. I had to scrape a lot of the paint off with a knife in the end. And I did the white first. It's acrylic craft paint mixed with a bit of Mod Podge. And I was going for a realistic shape, also keeping in mind that her head is too big for her body, so I did them a little low, but it turned out too low, I think, and I also wasn't happy with how far apart the eyes are and how one eye is bigger than the other. I used that highlighting eyeshadow on the top of her lids there to cover up the bit of eyelashes that I couldn't get off. I did like the makeup though, so I left it for a few days and thought about it. I also did a boil dip to get the pony kink out of her hair. And I did touch up the lower lashes there and a bit on the inside of the eye. So there she is in place for a few days while I thought about it. I kind of liked her, but kind of didn't and wanted to have another go. I do think she's pretty though, but the eyes still looked sleepy a few days later. So I started again. I took it off again with the same nail polish, and it all came off with several Q-tips this time, but you can see how there's bits of eyelashes left. This time I followed the shape of the eyeball more and raised it up a little and tried to get them closer together. And also doing 4 lashes on top and just the one on the bottom because I thought that looked cute. The irises did come up a little bigger than I wanted. And there she is with pupils and highlights. I didn't do any eyeshadow, I just did a single line of brown along the crease of the eyelid. There's the tools I used. I used Mod Podge in every color and just a tiny brush. It's really hard to hold it steady. Here she is with a little bit of gray shadow on the whites of her eyes. And that's the final look right there. And here she is in place. So we'll see how I feel about that before I put the Mod Podge finish over top. So what do you think? Is the first look better or the second look? How did I do?